Okay, so thank you for joining the meeting. It is January 26th. There's a lot of people that want to watch the recording and couldn't get on this. So I just want to get right into it. And I want to, before I start talking, I just wanted you to both acknowledge your wins for the week. So Elizabeth, what is your win for the week or the day? How did you win the day?
I just made a chickpea cookie. That was pretty good.
That's awesome.
No, in all honesty, I've just been really doing well with my nutrition after the Ultimate Reset, which has been huge for me.
Good.
And I actually did business building exercises started. I got my list started and I've written down my goals, and I have a team call scheduled for next week. So.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You got your team call
right?
next week? Yeah. If you're just joining us, we are focusing on a couple things here. We are focusing on sharing our wins of the day or a win of the week. It is my true goal for me to really focus on you guys sharing things that you're doing well, not focusing on what you're doing wrong, because I feel like that's a game changer in your business, and it will be a game changer in your life if you switch that attitude. If you start to realize that you're doing a lot of things right instead of doing a lot of things wrong. So please share with me in a sentence or two your win of the day or the week. Okay, Mandy, go ahead.
My win of the day is I sold a challenge pack this morning. So
Yay! Good job.
So I'm pretty excited about that. Got my workout done, and I'm just kind of feeling refreshed in the business and excited, and I have kind of a better plan for how I'm going to work my business hours now. So
good.
Really good about that.
Good. And did you talk to that, hold on, sorry, I just stuttered. Did you talk to that chick that you were saying that she's a fitness instructor? Did you want me to get on the phone with her with you?
Well, yeah, but she wants to just be a customer right now. She's been back and forth for like a year. I even had Christine in Canada talk to her because she's from Canada and she's worried about her social security number. And
okay, yeah. They have like a social security tax they have to pay or something weird like that.
Yeah, so she's right now a customer, and I just reminded her that, she has 30 days. If she changes her mind, she's ready to become a coach.
This is really impromptu, but Monday I'm doing a what is Team Beachbody? But I think I'm going to label it turn your fitness into your business, because I feel like I want to try to attract those people. So Monday at 6 Pacific Standard Time, but let's do 6:30. I know it's late for some people, but you can at least send, that's 10:30 for her. That's 10:30. Let's do 6 o'clock on Monday. Let me put it in my calendar. Let me see, make sure, double check. I've had a lot of people, I just need to do it for myself. I need to do it at least once a month so I can start making sure that I invite to that. I want to make sure I offer that to the team as well. 6 o'clock on Monday. We're doing a turn your fitness into your business. What is fitness into business? If I have to talk the whole time, I will, but I'm going to try to recruit coaches to help me with that. That will be in the next 24 hours. I'll be reaching out to people, but get that on your calendar so that if you have anyone at the end of this month, you can offer them this opportunity. Holy smokes, it looks like I have straight black circles under my eyes. You guys, I'm really not, it doesn't look that bad up close. That is terrible. I'm really not that tired. Okay. Okay, awesome, Mandy, good job. Danielle said she can't talk, so that's okay. We will have her write her win in later. Kristen, can you talk?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your win?
I just ordered my personal training. I'm getting certified as a personal trainer. So my
Are you serious?
on the way. Yep.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I did not know that. That's awesome.
So I'm super excited about that. And we are, I guess my wins are not really business, but we're going through with our foster care family stuff. So hopefully our home is certified soon.
That's awesome. And you made Success Club. She's disappeared. She made Success Club. I hope she'll come back. But just so that you know, the wins when I ask you don't have to be business related. I want you to share your joys that's happening in your life. Okay, Lisa, you're up. Kristen, when you come back, you can finish.
Okay. My wins for the week so far is I found a workout that I can do because I hurt my back like a couple months ago. So I'm doing PiYo.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
So let's focus on sharing that about that you have an injury and that you're nursing that back to health and you found a program that you're really excited about. Let's share that on your social media. I think that's really important.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was thinking of.
Okay. Kristen, what I was saying is it does not matter that your wins are not business related. I want to celebrate with you personally. But you did have a win in this business. You did make Success Club this month. And I know for you personally, that's a huge win because that's something that you've been aiming for and moving towards. And I want you to really celebrate that and go back and look at those conversations and see how you fostered those relationships and see if it was just the way that you spoke to them, the way that you talked to them. Was it in your wording or was it a confidence level that changed or what was it? And kind of go back and look at that because I think that could really help in your future conversations.
Can I just tell you that I paid for both my girls to play softball and volleyball with my week's worth of pay?
Okay, did you talk about that on your social media?
No, because I'm scared shitless. Hello?
Why are you scared shitless? This is the thing that I'm trying to share with people is that if that brings you joy, why wouldn't you talk about that? Like, it has nothing to do with the amount of money. It's the fact, I want you just to say, I'm so excited. This month I was able to cover this and this and this with the money that I made from Beachbody. You don't even need to say the number. You just need to, everyone understands the value of that as a mom, getting your kids into soccer and getting your kids into that. That's cool. And you need to share it. And if you aren't sharing it, shame on you, Kristen, because people are going to be like, she doesn't talk about success. She's not successful. And that was me. People have no freaking clue how much money I make or like how big my team is sometimes or what I've been able to do or how much I've been able to give back. And that's my fault because I don't like to talk about the numbers of the business because I'm not a business minded person, but I realize that that's an injustice to people because I'm going to learn how to talk about it and not just money wise. I'm not going to say, oh, I made $1,000 this week or whatever. I'm going to share with people what that means to my family, what that means to being able to give back to this community and to my team. Does that make sense? And how I'm planning a freaking retreat and hopefully for you all future girls that are going to be there next year, that I'm paying that I never thought in an entire life I would be able to afford this, do this, vision this, but I'm doing it and I'm really excited about that. That's one thing that I'm going to be able to talk about. I'm looking for preschools for Makani. And in the past, I never looked at a school that was past a certain amount of money because I was like, we can't afford it. And I'm like, dude, I'm putting her in the best preschool. I'm going to go, like, I don't even care. Like, I'm looking at the Goddard School. That's like way more money than I've ever, and it's not about the money. It's about like, I want to give her the best experience. Does that make sense? And it's not that necessarily money buys experience, but like to be able to even think about that and be able to like have a conversation with my husband without like having him be like, hey, Kiana, like that's not even in our budget, which is what he told me with Leilani. Like that's not even something that you could even talk about. So let's just not talk about that. And I felt like it was a dagger to my heart. What, my child has to go to this school because it's this way and whatever. And I just feel like it opens up opportunities for my family. And that's something that is amazing that I don't have to think about, that. Does that make sense? Tuesday, I just hired my babysitter. She comes on Thursday morning, why I have this. And Tuesday, I just decided, she's like, I have a time opening. Do you want to come? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. I went to Ross, I went to Kohl's, and I just shopped by myself for the retreat and my family. And I was like, hallelujah. And I never could have been able to do these things before. Does that make sense? So I just want you to understand the value of that, me giving back, me being able to donate and tithe and do things that I never thought I could do. It's allowed me to be like give. And as you know, I think that's one of my love languages is like giving and surprising and giving. I don't know, like I like giving gifts. I like giving back to people. And so that makes me really happy, which as long as God keeps blessing me with this, I'm just going to keep giving. That's what I'm doing. That makes me happy. Okay. Danielle says, my win is not letting my mood with a terrible sleeper affect my consistency in my workouts and my invites. That's huge for me. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Good job, Danielle. She can't talk, so I'm talking for her. We're proud of you. Okay, Joy, are you there? Can you talk?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's your win for the day or win for the week?
Shoot, I haven't even thought about that. I feel like my consistency. Oh, okay, yeah, I totally have a win. I have shown for myself every single day this week. I've shown up with taking time to develop it, taking time to actually plug into my business and sit down and be mindful with my time, which I think the biggest thing I've struggled with is being scattered and not being intentional with my time. And so I didn't have structure. And then especially when I became a stay-at-home mom, like my time can just get sucked away doing a million things.
Yes.
I feel like getting anything done well.
Yes.
So for me this week has been like really being intentional with when am I working, when am I on my phone, messaging, and if I don't have a reason to be on my phone, I'm not on my phone.
And Joy, that is,
my calendar,
yes.
not messaging, like, because
Yes.
otherwise you get stuck in the scroll.
And
it's like,
right.
oh my gosh, I need to start dinner, or I need to actually post something because I haven't posted all day. This was
Right.
yesterday. I haven't posted because I've also tried to be more mindful of like posting when I'm feeling the moment instead of just throwing random crap up on my page that has no meaning to what I'm going through or walking through or my message.
Right.
So I've tried to be more intentional with that. And so I was sitting there thinking I need to post, but then I'm procrastinating because I don't know what to say, and then you just waste time. And so trying to be more intentional about like then stop doing that and do something else for a minute, and then it'll come to you. And so I just feel a lot more mentally like organized, I guess.
Good. And you know, I've been talking to you and I've been sharing this with all you guys, and I'm going to continuously, like, I was really bad. I had Beachbody brain for 2 years, and it was like constantly thinking of all the different things. I call it Beachbody brain, where it's like you have to constantly think, you never unplug, you never unplug. Well, if you never unplugged ever in any area of your life, you're going to get burnt out. Like if you, even as a mom, you have to take a step back and be like, I need my 30 minutes away from my kids. I love them, but I need my break. Hi. Okay. By the way, Kristen's walking into my house right now. Like, she's like, I'm in the parking lot. I'm walking in the house. So if you see her walking into the office, that's going to be trippy, but she's coming in. And I just feel like it's been so freeing to actually schedule non-Beachbody time, because I feel like when my cup is full, I'm a better mom. Like, I'm a quality time with my mom. I'm playing Legos with my kids, and I'm not thinking, see what was happening. And I was thinking I should be doing Beachbody. I should be doing Beachbody, or I should be hanging out with my kids. So when I was doing Beachbody, it's like I should be hanging out with my kids. When I was hanging out with my kids, I was like, go downstairs, Kristen, go down the stairs, come around the corner, go down the stairs. It's the first room on the left, and it's a hot mess disaster. Don't you dare make fun of it. She's
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
There she is.
Hi.
Hold on one second.
Hi.
I need to get my dog.
Hey, go.
Here.
Oh my gosh, you're
Get
not
out of here.
Holy hell.
Get out of here. Okay, we have to. Oh. Okay. So you can just lay on the bed. You don't have to be on that anymore,
Oh.
because it will break. So come over here, and I mean you can sit, because it's too close to the. Can you sit? I need a chair.
I got it.
There's a chair out there.
I can listen.
No, there's a chair right next to the piano. We'll grab a chair next to the piano. Okay. And so what was happening is I was doing Beachbody, but then I never turned it off. And I know I talked about this, but I was really struggling the last 7 months of last year, because I was very burnt out, because I was like trying to work with people, and some of them weren't willing to work, which is fine, because I sometimes want what's best for people, and I want to push people, and I see so much potential in you guys. And I've talked a lot about this, that my word is intention this year, and I want to work with the willing. That's made me excited, because I've talked to all my coaches about that. But I also never had a time zone where I unplugged. Like, okay, from this time to this time, I will not check social media, and I will not get on my phone. And let me tell you, from 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock, it's a mess in here, sorry. From 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock every day. So my kids get home, I do homework, I do piano. I have like more time than I've ever felt I've had to have that quality time. And it's absolutely flipping amazing. I've been doing like 20, 30 minutes of organization, obviously not my office. I have been, but I like got that thing up on my wall. Like I'm really into like crafting. Like I love crafting. I love like making my house look like Pinteresty. Like that's just me. I have all these things penned, yet I never do them. And I'm like, why do I need to like, I don't know. This is
It's so cute.
I just got all this stuff. I'm so excited. And this is I'm doing a live video about this later. Yeah. Anyhow, sorry. I'm like, squirrel. Sorry. And it's been so freeing. And I've been talking a lot to Joy and some of my coaches. And I was talking to Tracy last night. When you never turn your brain off, you're going to get burnout. So you have to put value into other things in your life, because now when I'm working the business, I am 100% on fire, on joy to help people that want to be helped. And I have this new found passion that I love doing it again. And I think 5 years into the business, when you don't love doing it, that sucks, right? Like that really sucks. And that's how you keep the joy, is finding things that you love. I mean, like reinventing things, trying new things. So each year you're going to see me, or even as months go by, you're going to see me. And I don't know if you guys were on the team call last night, but it was freaking awesome with Lee. Please take the time to listen to it in the next week. She talked about your business having seasons, and she explains that to her coaches. And I thought it was an awesome way to explain it, where winter, there's not a lot growing. It's kind of cold, and you're going to have like no plants growing, but you have to like still invest. And she talked about there's going to be spring where all of a sudden all the conversations are going to be blooming, and you're going to like, and there's seasons, and summer where it's like, you know, this is fun, this is joyful, let's do this. And it was really cool to listen to like a different perspective. So that was really cool. Danielle says the call was amazing. She absolutely loved it. So awesome. So just something to think about is really, really looking at your schedule. When are your Beachbody hours? And then really scheduling a time where you're not going to work Beachbody. I need you to do that. I need you to do that for yourself. I need you to do that for your family. But if I'm telling you that, then don't tell me like 3 months from now, hey, Kiana told me not to work my business, you know, during these hours, and then never work your business. So you have to have the word of intention. Like, I'm not working from 2 to 7, but you better believe throughout the day and the cracks of the day, I am working my business the other times of the day, because I want to be intentional with my child when she comes home. When my older daughter looks at me and says, Mom, will you get off the phone and play Legos with me? That means something. That means, yeah, don't be on the phone anymore. Like, stop being on the phone when I get home from school. So I put my phone away. In fact, I told my mom this. Like, it's like, I don't know why, but it's sometimes we think our phone's like an appendage to us, you know? Like literally like turn it off, and turn it away. And Joy, she can be a testimony to this. She sent me voice messages, and I said to her, I have to listen to these after 7 p.m., even though every part of me freaking wanted to listen to those messages. But my daughter was in the moment sitting with me. I just had got home. I can't hear you, Joy. Your voice is down. Can't hear you. You're not on. Look at her face.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Did you go back and listen to those messages?
I did. And I responded. I did.
I'm only asking because I feel like when you do text messaging, this is another thing I'm trying to figure out, is when you're text messaging with your customers,
yeah,
it's so easy to not be able to go back and listen because you can't mark it as unread.
I listened to it, and then I sent you an answer on the other app. Remember, on the app? I sent it to you on Marco Polo.
Okay.
I swear I listened to all of those, and I sent it to you on Marco Polo. I swear, we were just, because you were, anyhow, I'll talk to you later about that. But yes, I promise I listened to them.
I just had a question for you.
I didn't listen. I might have not listened to them at 7 p.m. that night, but I know for a fact I listened to them that next morning. 100%. Because they also would have said unread on, if you have a voice message on here, at least that's what mine do. So
Does it?
Christina sent me a message, and I haven't listened to those. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It says unread. So they'll just stay on my phone until I read them. Then they disappear after I listen to them.
Oh, okay.
So I know I haven't listened. I know I listened to yours because they aren't in there. But if I didn't answer something, please reach out to me if I didn't. Anyhow, okay. Side note, squirrel again. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you today. Thank you so much for focusing on your wins. I think it's really important to focus on your wins. I think it's important to focus on what you're doing right, not what you're doing wrong. And I feel like when you get into that mentality of crap, like I have learned it can so easily flip from like, I'm doing good, I'm doing great, to like getting on social media and seeing what other people are doing and looking at other people's stuff and going, shit, I'm not doing that, excuse my language, or I'm not doing that, or I'm not doing these things, and now all of a sudden I suck at this, or I'm not that great at that workout, or I can't do a push-up yet, or so stop. And this is what I'm doing a live video with my challengers. If you are not speaking, teaching your challengers how to speak positive affirmations and flip their mindset, you're missing out. So you have to start talking to your challengers about like, what do you guys like, ask them, what do you think of yourself? Like, what is going through your mind? What are you talking to yourself? What are the lies that you're telling yourself? And when you say those things to yourself, how are you teaching yourself to flip that? Does that make sense? And that's been really, I'm doing so yesterday's assignment for my challengers were, how do you speak to yourself? What are the words that first come to your mind when you ask, when you look in the mirror? What are some of the things that you feel about yourself? And then today's post, I'm doing a live video about taking what they think about themselves, the negative, and immediately saying out loud the opposite and positive affirmations. And not just saying it, but sometimes they have to do it for a year, every single freaking day. And they have to say it out loud, and they have to look in the mirror, and they have to say, you got to teach your challengers to change their mindset, okay? So that being said, I want to talk to you a little bit about moving from a 30-day challenge group or whatever, 60-day to a year-long. I'm just going to give you some ideas. I don't have anything. I don't have all the answers. I honestly, God, don't have all the answers. And, you know, Kristen runs her groups differently, and I run my groups differently, and Elizabeth runs her groups differently. And God forbid, I've ran groups that suck. I've ran groups that, like, no one's posting, and I'm like, am I talking to myself here? One time I was like, hello, 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 how? And they're like, okay. They'll respond to me in a message, but they won't respond to me, like, in the group. And I'm like, what is going on? So I was getting burnt out of starting and stopping and starting and stopping. So I said, how can I make this, how can I get excited about this? Because when I'm excited about it, they are too. It's like teaching. When I go into the classroom and I'm like, oh crap, I hate 6th period. You know, they hated it too. You know, they didn't want to be in there because I didn't want to be in there. So when you want to be in the group and you're excited about the group, they're going to get excited. So what can you do to reignite and excite? So I just basically took all of my challenge groups that were going on. I literally in the middle of a challenge group said, on Monday, I am moving to this. And here's why. I'm moving to a year-long community. And this is why. Because I want to be here with you from start to finish. I want to make 2017 your best year ever. Like, I want you to meet other challengers throughout the year, people that are starting and stopping. You can help encourage. When you want to stop, new people are going to come on. It's going to be exciting. I told them there's going to be expectations of the group that I was going to post in the group. I gave them an option to move forward with me. They didn't. I gave them an option to opt out. They didn't have to move forward with me. My personal belief is that they need to have some skin in the game. Anyone that was in a current challenge group could move to this challenge group. What I require now to get into the challenge group is some type of purchase. I don't care if it's just a program. I don't care if it's just Beachbody on demand for that $99 a year. I don't care if it's Shakeology, because what's going to happen is I'm talking about Shakeology every day. My customers are already posting about Shakeology every day. They're going to encourage each other. And I don't want to turn someone away. That being said, you got to have some skin in the game. I'm not going to offer you a free group for 365 days this year. You don't get to be in my group and spend my time when you, and again, I don't know how this is going to work out. This is just my philosophy. Okay. So that's what's happening. A lot of them are purchasing Energize. A lot of them are purchasing the Recover. A lot of them are purchasing the Challenge Pack. I had to turn a girl away yesterday because she's like, I have all these programs and, you know, Shakeology doesn't work for me. I don't want to do it. That's fine. These are your other options. And I just said to her, that's totally cool, but this is my community. You know, I get to make the rules of my community. Would you like me to reach out to you when I run my next free group? And she's like, absolutely. My next free group is next week. Do you know what I mean? So I'm running a free group the first week of each month. I'm going to treat it like a challenge group. I'm going to let all those free people get into that challenge group. I'm going to give them a lot of me, and they're going to be like, I want her. And then I'm going to take myself away and be like, what? I want that. And then if they want to come in, I don't think it's honestly, I don't think it's bad. And I used to think it was, oh, but I want to help everyone. And You cannot give all of yourself for free all of the time. That means no one values your time. That means no one values you. And with this Beachbody On Demand, they pay one time and then they don't pay anything the rest of the year. So they're either going to have to figure out, is Shakeology good for me? Is it something that I want? Okay. So you want to help people, and I don't get, you know me, you know my heart. I want to help people, but I'm also running a business. I'm not letting everyone freeload. Okay. So I put them into a group. I had an expectation video. In that expectation video, I gave them 8 different things. And that binder's upstairs, I believe. But I can probably think of it. Basically, I can go run up and get it. Hold on. I gave them an expectation video. It had 8 different things. What's cool about a video is you can tag new people that come into your group throughout the year. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to tag my new challengers in that group and be like, first step is to listen to this video. Boom, pops up. Now they know where the expectations are. They have to write they're committed below. They have to introduce themselves. That's all part of the video. Okay, I'll go get my 8 expectations. Then I have photo albums, and each photo album has it just says, let me share. Let me just go into my group. How about that? Is that good?
So Kiana, do you not do the challenge app then for this type of group, or do you not use that?
Let me just be honest with you. I don't use the challenge app, so I'm forced to because it's the damn whatever. Okay. Beachbody. What is it this month? The health pack.
Okay.
So no, but I do like that I can see who's logging in and not. So I might just make it an additional, just keep it. Joy had a great idea. Leave it open for 365 days. You can set the time. I didn't know that. In your app, you can keep it open and just keep adding people into there. And you can pre-plan things. So maybe pre-plan 2 posts a week and have yourself check in. I just don't think it's a good place to build a community. I just don't feel like I get to know people. There's a lot of people in my health
that's where I'm struggling, that
are old challengers, but I'm not rebuilding a relationship with them. It's just check in, check out, check in, check out. And I don't feel the love in that group. Yeah. Does that make sense? But
that's how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah. Okay. So let me share my screen if I can flip in. Oh my Lord. Look at this. Look at how many tabs.
I like the challenge tracker though, because you can go in and you can message everybody in there at one time.
Yeah.
Look at
so
this.
It gives you one more place so I have my challenge tracker running, and I have a year-long challenge group going. And I'm using the challenge tracker as a way to let people know what's coming up. So you can, I don't know, I like that you can message people. Yeah. And then I'm thinking I'm going to do challenges, and I can have them use the tracker so that I can tell when they're doing it.
Okay, do you guys see Michelle on the page?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let me go to my new group, and I'll just walk you through it. Again, this is what I'm doing. It's not perfect. I'm just figuring it out.
Your group is in Facebook, not the app?
No, my your group is in Facebook. So this is called Kiana's, I don't even remember. I should probably figure that out first, huh? Kiana's Fight. I remember that. What's going on here? Why is it being so slow? Kiana's Fight. What is going on? Why is it not coming up? Kiana's. Do you know they changed the algorithm to find groups, and it's killing me?
Uh-huh.
On the side, why is it not working? Why is it freezing? Ah! Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Let me stop the share and retry. Okay. Sorry, guys. Can you see it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Why is it not letting me click it? Oh my gosh. Do you see what my computer's doing? So annoying. Okay. Let's just try to go on this. It's probably because I have 17 pages open. Fight for 2017 with Kiana is the name of my group. So I just named it Fight for 2017. Okay. Here is what I am doing. I'm going to move you guys. You're bugging me over here. Sorry. I made a banner. Do you see the banner? Can you guys see that now? So it's Fight for You 2017, your best year ever with Kiana Hanna. My focus, I'm choosing a word of focus each month. So a lot of my posts are talking, my focus for this month is self-love. I feel like that is going to help me stay focused for that month. It doesn't mean that's exactly what I'm going to it doesn't mean I'm going to run these mini challenges within my group that has to be, but I'm I'm reminding myself that every day I need to talk about self-love. Next month, it might be something different. Okay, so here is my pen post for the day. I have a question that is going to help you with an assignment. So this is for Truth Thursday. What do you really think about yourself? How do you speak to yourself on a daily basis? What repeating thoughts go through your head? Please share below. So only 7 people have commented, and that's okay because this is a year-long group, and I don't expect it to have like 27,000 people, but I make sure that I reply to all of, like I reply and I answer my questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and later today do a live video and talk and give the shout outs to the people that shared. Okay. And then here's my group. This is what it's looking like. So they're just commenting on their posts. They're writing out their food. Some people are just asking questions. Some people are posting videos because yesterday I made them post a video of their workout. This is working out with my active munchkin. This is food for the work probably. So you see, it's just like a community. Like it's not, I'm not even asking them to post this. I just said that a good thing that they would post would be a sweaty selfie. Isn't that girl beautiful? I'm like, dude, your workout picture is looking really pretty. Anyhow, she's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, and so let me look at some, okay, so here's my expectation video right here. Expectations of the group start here. So I will, and it's 10 minutes long. So I see how there's 26 comments, and I've tagged about, like they've all said, see how they say I am committed and fighting for my best 2017. That's what I made them say if they've listened to the video. So any new person is going to come in here and I'll tag them. Here's what I wanted to share with you, because I don't think it's about like, oh, I'm posting all these amazing questions. This is what's awesome. Do you see these photo albums? And I can share this all with you. So they go here. Do you see this? Shakeology recipes, understanding the containers, sample meal plans. I have this all written out in a Google Doc. You do not need to create any of this. So you click on this, and so it's just a picture with the links. Does that make sense? So here's all chocolate recipes, vanilla recipes, strawberry recipes. Like I'll tell you, the challengers were like, your albums are awesome. They were so excited. That's the one thing they commented on. One of the things, so like right here it says, why does it not? Recipes. What? Not even in there anymore. It got erased. Oh, that's lovely showing you guys. There should say something that says start here or, oh, so there's sample meal plan. Okay, I don't know why it's not there.
Go to videos.
No, it was an album that was like start here, and it was like under. Oh, that's the next one. Maybe it's. Okay, should be, okay, that's fine. Sorry, I'm a little, this is brand new. Sorry, I just added these. So understanding the containers, I always try to make sure they watch this. It's always start with the fixed day videos, understand the 21-day fixed containers, 3 steps to successful 21-day meal. These are all on Beachbody blog. These are all from Beachbody. I can't take credit for this. I'm in like a leaders group, and we all came up with this together, which is amazing, I think. And it's just awesome. It just takes the guesswork out of it. What's cool about this is they can come here and go, oh, I'm 12 to 1,500 calories. What are some meal plans? Click on that and go boom. What I'm working on right now is dietary restrictions. So having a photo album with like gluten-free recipes, and then that are Fix approved, and then also vegetarian, because I have some customers that are vegetarian. So I want to add that. But you guys, like, it's all here. They have no reason to fail. The only reason that they fail is if they're in a group like this, they just are choosing not to show up. And that's what I wrote I was pretty hardcore in my expectation video. And it was just about just basically, okay, I'm going to go get that list because I don't want to be like, oh, this is what it was about and forget something. It's very simple. I think it's 8 key points. Let me go run up and get it. And then you can talk to Kristen. Okay. Okay. But as you can see, I only have 40 members, and I'm not allowing my coaches to put their coaches in there. Does that make sense? My customers. So what happened is I had a core group of people. I do have one coach that has 2 customers in there, and I have another coach that has 1 customer and another coach that has 1 customer. But I've explained to them that this is my group, and you are not adding your customers into my group, because I don't want it to be like 300 and 400 people. Like, these are my people. These are my people that are going to get 100% of my attention. I have them written down on a list. I know who's in my group, and by the end of the year, there'll probably be maybe 100. But that's doable when maybe only 50 are participating, and then I can make sure I'm keeping track of them. Does that make sense? So for example, this was a girl that hasn't purchased a challenge pack, but she was an old customer, and I reached out to her and she's like, yes, I want support. Well, I wasn't even talking to her before this group, and now she's posting every day. Does that make sense? And so you make the decision based upon the decision to get in was if they had purchased something in the past. Does that make sense? Like, if you're my customer, if you purchased something in the past, that's fine. The decision to get in from here on out is like, you need to purchase something, obviously. Okay, let me go grab that binder and then we'll get ready to go because it's 2:40. I just want to give you my expectation and then show you give you some ideas of how I'm going to keep the group active and going, because in the beginning it's always exciting. It's the middle and the year-long groups that are like, oh my gosh, Okay, Kristen, go at it.
Hi.
So, I don't know if you can see me. Can you hear me? This is Elizabeth.
Hi.
I did something last year. I was feeling pretty burned out, and so I put all of my customers in a group together, and I just said, this is my graduates group. You are in this group because you are a client of mine, and it's been nice. I post in it from time to time. Other people post in it, and it's definitely generated business by doing that.
What is she doing?
She put all of her customers into a graduates group,
Okay.
and it's been really nice for her.
That is something that Michelle Wood does, and she loves it, and she has played off that idea. I've tried in the past, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't follow through, and so it was a dead group. That sounds terrible, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I think it was in here. This is my binder that we're going to talk about next time. Joy and I have been talking about that too, and some other coaches. I'm really excited. My binder has been sitting in my desk for 7 months. It hasn't done anything, so I'm reinventing it. But I'm really excited about getting back into things. So let me tell you, I wrote out, I thought I wrote out it. Okay, this is my notes. So I'm just gonna share. So I explained to them that this was a community, that they get out what they put in. There's going to be random scheduled posts. It's not going to be a set in stone. And that gave me a get out of jail free card to not have to post every day at 5 a.m. because I am a really fly by the seat of your pants passionate person. So I like to have things that are scheduled themes, like Tuesday, I do Tasty Tuesday, or look in your pantry and share an ingredient, like what's that called? When you go, just share your pantry, an item. Is that an item? What is that? Like an item, a food product that you like that has good ingredients. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to say that. Like, it's a food product or a pantry item or something in your fridge. Like, for example, I shared the type of salad dressing that I buy and why. Just looking at the ingredients, like making sure every Tuesday I'm focusing on ingredients. I'm looking at food. I'm giving them good recipes. Okay. So number one, it's a community. Number two, they need to check the photo albums. They need to key into the container program, how it works, work through those videos within their first week of being in there, those preseason videos. That's what I like to call preseason week. So they're not technically, when they get added, like just gun-ho thrown into it. So they get a week of preseason week. And then the key is understanding that they have everything at their fingertips. They need to plug into their calorie containers in those videos, okay? So check the photo albums. Number three, this is about focusing on small wins, not perfection. I tell them right away that if you think you're going to be perfect and show up 30 days in a row and eat perfectly, you better and think that that's the only way you're going to succeed. You better understand right now that you've already failed. Because that's not a mentality that I want to live. That's not a mentality that I try to teach my team or my coaches or this community. It's about progress, not perfection. I think that's so important to tell them right away. I also tell them that each week or every other week, I haven't decided yet, but ever so often I'm going to introduce what I call new fighters, because this is Fight to Be Fit with Kiana this year. And next year it might be something different. I'm really excited because I've been like kind of making it, kind of winging it, but like on my like page, I talk about my fighters. Like I'm like my fighters this week. So I think it's cool to be able to like connect it all together. Or I ask people like, are you going to be, who wants to be my new fighter? I'm looking for 3 new fighters. That's kind of cool. Some people call them boot campers. Some people call them mommy fight, like whatever. But I like that. It's Fight to Be Fit. It kind of all goes together. I tell them I'm going to post daily. It's their choice to participate or not. But again, they get out what they put in, and they must post more often than not. I'm going to do a random sweep every couple months. And if they haven't posted in 2 months, I'm going to take them out of the group. I'm going to send them a message, and I'm going to say to them, it's probably not a good fit for you right now. Let's try again next month. And so they have it taken away, because if something is always given to someone, they don't value it. Does that make sense? So I already have people that aren't posting. So at the end of next month, I will say to them, you haven't posted in 37 days. And how do I know that? Because I think it's okay for me to take time once every 2 months to look at my list of year-long accountability people. I have a list of who I put in there, and to check in with them and be like, why aren't you, one, it helps stimulate a conversation. Like, I'm randomly going through the group. I told you I would connect with you. You haven't posted in 37 days. I'm going to go ahead and remove you from the group unless, you want to start posting again. What's going on? Do you know what I mean? Like, just make sure you're there for them, have a conversation. But it's not, to me, that is a good fit. Like, I'm having a conversation. I warned them. I told them. But I'm not going to let them be part of my community if they're not giving anything back. I don't want them just to sit and watch and hang out and get all the benefits of what a community is, but yet don't participate. It's like being part of a homeowners association and not paying your effing fees. That's what I told them. That's what, I'm just like, get out of the community. You're getting kicked out. And it's because you got to participate. And I didn't want to say you had to participate like 7 days out of 7, because that's not realistic. But more often than not, I'm not a numbers person, so just participate more often than not. I told them there's going to be fun giveaways and prizes for those that are in the group, but I haven't really, and I said this, I haven't really decided how that's going to happen, but I will tell you this. Everyone can participate, but you must be active on Shakeology HD or something HD in order to be eligible to win a prize. Because I am not handing out all of my stuff to people that always participate in my free groups and never give me back anything in return. That is the truth, and I think that's fair as a business owner. Be smart about it. So you can participate, you can do it, but let's not like make it where you're just handing free stuff. It's like maybe you do different Shakeology samples, like different flavors than they have. But what if only the same 5 people commented because they never did anything and you gave back to them, but they never were on HD? And so I'm literally going to make a giveaway, and I'm going to say to people, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be like, well, it looks like no one participated that's on HD. So oops, too bad you didn't get your $50 gift card, or whatever. Because all it takes is one person, or I might not even do $50, you guys. I might do something. They don't care. It could literally be a $5 pack of Band-Aids that have like, have you seen those? I don't know. They have these new Band-Aids that have like people flexing. It's weird. Like, I don't even know. But those are cute. Like, people will do anything for giveaways. I'm not kidding you. I don't know how that's going to work, and I'm going to work through that. But that's how I feel like I'm going to keep it active and get people fun. I also have a system in my head. So every Wednesday, I make sure I go live with my workouts. Every Friday, I go live with something with personal development. And I talk about what they're doing for that weekend, how they're going to stay on track, how I'm staying on track. Every Sunday, I go live and talk about my meal plans. They are getting all of me, but it's only one group. So I feel like I'm not spread thin, and I can do it. The other day, I just went live about the scale and F to scale. And I got so many messages of like, you're changing my life so much. And it's like, makes me so excited because it was just random and it was just a thought. And I wouldn't have done it before because I would have been like, I have to do this in 3 different groups. And I'm not doing, you know what I mean? It's just one group. Next thing is food. They got to realize that they have to be on track more often than not with their food if they want results. Now you can come into this group and you can have fun and find joy. But if you really want success, you got to be on track more often than not. So you're going to see me talk about my treats. You're going to see me talk about stuff. But I also want you to practice grace. That you can't come post in here and be telling me you're eating Cheetos and nachos and hamburgers and be like, why am I not getting results? If that's if you want results, if you want to kind of move forward in a different direction. So it's really, this has been taking me a long time to talk about this and just be straightforward. Like, you need to find that balance of what's working for you. If you want results, but your nutrition is crappy, then don't complain. So if I see you posting foods and see different stuff, like, I'm going to call you on it and I'm going to help you. That's why it's important to post your foods. But I make them understand that food is honestly almost more important than exercise. Not more important, but like, they don't understand that. And that a lot of them show up with their workouts and their sweaty selfies. And I love that about this group. And I think it's awesome. But if you're not working on your food, you're not going to get results. But I also tell them that I don't want to live a restricted diet. So you're going to see me drink wine. You're going to see me eat chocolate. You're going to see me do this. And when I first do programs, I do them really strict because I want to share with my challengers how it's happening. And then I kind of figure out a balance. And that's just me. And that's what I'm teaching them, a balance. So whatever you feel, you should share with them how you're working that into your life. I said, will I get kicked out? And I told them why they would get kicked out. If you're not participating, if you're not active, if you haven't posted more often than not, if you're just working, you haven't paid your dues for your community, and I'm going to kick you out. Do you get another? Oh my gosh, I just touched my screen like it was a touch screen. And then I said to them, if we have a conversation and you're like, okay, I want to be part of the community, perfect. I'm not judging you. Like, here's the thing is I cannot stand trackers. Like, I cannot people that they posted once. I used to track people. How many times they posted? They posted about their Shakeology. That is not what this business is about. Don't do that, and don't put so much time on that. You need to get people just to feel a part of a community. That's what you need to do more often than not. Let's go for more often than not. Let's focus on their wins. And then I told them what's going to give them the most success. Following the meal plan, drinking their Shakeology, being active in the community, and following from start to finish their program. Don't think they can just come in here and wing it. Those are the 4 things I told them. So I gave them 8 points, and I did it in less than 10 minutes. Okay? Do you see this girl talking? She cracks me up. Heather, I love her. She's a coach on our team. Do you see her talking right there? Okay. The last thing I want to tell you, I know I've given you a lot of information, but I'm really excited and I'm passionate and I'm talking really fast, and I get that. But the last thing I wanted to show you is a Google document that I've been making about just different ideas on this idea. That probably doesn't even make sense, but let me just show you. Where is it at? Seriously. Challenge, was it challenge? Year-long challenge group ideas. So I've been collaborating, talking to people, and anytime an idea, so this is just what I have. So I talked all these things that I'm talking about. So here's my monthly theme. So next month's going to be courage, then dedication. These are my words: commitment, self-love, attitude. I have more ideas right here. This is for a Google document to hand to a coach. It's like, do you want to move to year-long challenge groups? This is some ideas. You know what I mean? Okay, that's misspelling. So posting, make it live more often than not, meaning I've talked to other leaders and we agree that you should honestly not schedule your posts. You should make it more alive more often than not. For those that work, it's okay if you schedule your stuff, but you have got to get in there live is what I'm saying. You've got to get in there live and show them what you're doing. So these are call to action posts that I'm using every weekly. Like, how are you doing? Like, simply, honestly, how are you doing? Question mark. I call it a roll call. And roll call, how are you honestly doing? You'd be surprised how many people comment on that. Honestly, rate your workout today on a scale of 1 to 10. 1, it sucked. 10, you rocked. Shut yourself out. Or like, what can we do to help you? Rate your food choices today. Like nighttime, post your food log for the day, and then you post your food log, and make sure yours isn't perfect. Okay, people? Make sure you choose a day that yours is not 100% perfect. What are your non-sale victories? What are you most proud of so far this week? So I'm just going to constantly ask these questions. And then I've come up with these mini challenges to keep the group active and fun. And then these are the challenges that I'm going to allow them to enter in to get me to send them something in a raffle. Does that make sense? And I don't know if I'm going to do this twice a month and then I'm just going to put their name down. At the end of the month, I'll put all of the names into a raffle and just do that. I think I'm going to do that once a month. But post their current before and currents right now. Drop and post it right now. Tell me where you're at. Number 2, use your containers and share a video with your recipe for that day. Number 3, post on your personal page and tag me about how this is helping your life. Why is that? That's business. I'm going to get business, right? And they're going to be, guess what I'm doing? I'm teaching them to be a coach before they're a coach, right? Okay. Shot planks. I know this is weird, but Christina Battaglia, if you know who she is, she's one of Sarah's coaches. She has awesome boot camps, like amazing. And I'm like, girl, give me some, like she did shot planks where you're planking, your elevator planks, you're going up and down and you're trying to drink your Shakeology, you're energized. And it's just fun. It's just keeping things fun. Just creative, like how many could you do in a row without laughing and just spitting out your Shakeology? It was pretty funny. Video of how you're making your Shakeology so you can get ideas. Squatting during a regular activity, planking somewhere random, jumping jacks while singing a song. That's fun. Isn't that fun? I think that's fun. Oh my gosh, this old lamb, that'd be pretty funny. And then, you know, I just want to keep it active. Workout video, last 2 minutes of your workout, which means they're struggling, they're hurting, it's hard. But let's show me, I'm gonna go like this, show me, I'm gonna do this. Prove to me you're a fighter. Wouldn't you want to be part of this community? Like, wouldn't you want to be part of this community? Okay, workout video, last 2 minutes of your workout. Okay, I just said that. Oh, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong, oh my gosh, Kiana. Okay. And then a painful face after a workout. I think that's hilarious. Like, the worst painful face. Water bomb challenges, include a workout with your kid or your animal kid, or squats at the park. Do you see what I mean? Like, literally, I just want to have fun. So I'm coming up with ideas. So if I'm like coming up, I have all these ideas. So today is tomorrow I wake up Friday. I don't know what to post in my group. It's getting boring. Let's do one of these, right? Maybe Friday will be my fun Friday challenge. Maybe that's what it's going to be, or something like that. But I feel like moving to this and creating a community versus an end and start and bye-bye 30 days, end and start, bye-bye 30 days is where it's going to be magic out. Okay, I'm done talking, and I'm so sorry it took forever, but I'm really excited about this, and I just have been doing it for 4 days, and it's completely changed the atmosphere of me working with my challengers because they know they're in it for the long haul. Granted, when you first start something, it's always exciting. So talk to me in 6 months from now, but I feel like I have a good idea on how to create momentum when it's kind of low and how to re-engage people. And I am not past tagging every single challenger in that group and being like, are you going to participate in this or what? Because you're part of my community and you're not paying your fees. Let's pay your fees. You know what I mean? And just really putting them out there, like me putting in, like, I know I try to create the experience. I want to be part of the group. Like, I would want to be part of this. Would you want to be part of this? Yes. Yeah. So just ask yourself, would you want to be part of your group? And is it boring? Then change it up. All right. So there are no rules in this challenge group, nothing. So you just create whatever. So that's what I've done. And I just hope that that helps you get excited about doing something. Am I saying that you need to do this? No, but I will tell you this, that it takes a lot of pressure off of working people because they don't feel like they have to start and restart. Oh, the last thing is I'm still inviting to the regular challenge groups like I would be starting a 30-day group. I'm just adding them into this group. I'm not explaining to them that, oh, you're going to be joining this group and it's all these people, but it's okay. Like, I'm not apologizing. I'm allowing them into my community. And guess what? That's a freaking privilege. So they get to be part of my community. I'm giving it back to them. And so far, so good. People are loving it. People are excited. And the feedback is really, really good. So in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be asking my challengers, what do you want more of? What do you want less of? I'm going to keep asking them, like, what do you like when we do this? What are some things that you'd like to see more of? What are some live videos that you'd like me to do? So I can help the community stay pertinent up to do, like, give them what they want. Does that make sense? But wouldn't it, you got to think about it. Like, isn't it better that you're having 40 active quality challengers versus 3 that don't do anything? And that's where my mindset is with this. Okay? Any questions? Any comments? Any concerns?
I just have to say that I freaking love this because since I started coaching, my biggest struggle has not been the challenge group or getting people into it. It's keeping them going afterwards. You get them in a challenge group, they're with you for 30 days. You put them in the next one, it's the same flipping thing.
It is.
And there's like new people. And so then
and they're repeat questions.
And then they stop because it's like, well, I don't want to have to check in on Facebook every single day. And then maybe they have a mess up, or they're not seeing me be real every single day. And I put them in a challenge group or a graduates group, but I'm only engaging in there in between challenge groups because I'm focusing on my challengers. So I'm super excited about this because I feel like it's going to help all of our customers for life. We're giving them a community. And that
and so
rocks.
I totally agree. I think it's up to us to keep it engaging and exciting, so that you don't have to like restart and and get that. See, what was happening is I restart these groups and I'd get a group that's really excited and firing, and it'd be like, oh, we're ending in 2 weeks. Goodbye. And then it was like, some of those groups I wanted to keep, and some of them I couldn't close them down fast enough. You know what I mean? But like, I felt like in this atmosphere, you're going to see right away who your potential coaches are. And you're going to see right away who's participating and who's not. And what's going to happen is maybe I have it all planned in my head. So if I do like giveaways and there's only 4 people that participate, I'm going to freaking recognize those people and shout them out, because that's the 4th vital behavior. I'm going to say congratulations to Christian and Joy and Elizabeth and Mandy who participated in the giveaway. You were our 4. Out of those people, Joy, you win the prize. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to give them a shout out. And I don't care if it's only 4 people that participated, but I'm just going to give them. And so I feel like if you build upon that and you're consistently doing that, they're going to be excited about it. Mm-hmm. And by the end of the year, when you have like new challengers come in, they're like, wait a second, I want to be part of this giveaway. I want to be in this. I want to do this. This is fun. And then I will tell you, in 2017, I'm going to shut it down and I'm going to reopen the group in 2018. I don't think I want to keep running it for years and years and years, because I feel like Leslie Cortez, who's one of my really good friends, and I and another girl did a powwow on this, and she's been doing this for a year, and she said she found that it allows you to get rid of people that have unfriended you, people that like just aren't in it, they aren't working, they aren't doing anything. It allows you to go through your list and kind of clean it up and restart fresh. And so my idea is that I just don't know how it's going to look until 2018, but my idea is to keep this open, reopen it, and go with the same exact idea in 2018. And just really give them a place for support for this 365 days BOD. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if you're taking people out though that aren't participating, and you're adding new people in, you're going to be adding people in December to the group that started in January.
That's so right. Really, that's a good idea.
You could just make a post like, if you've been with me, if you haven't made a purchase in the last 6 months or whatever, you could set a time frame. I'm going to ask you to make some kind of purchase to recommit into this new year.
Right. That's what Michelle does. And like, she says it's shocking how many people like repurchase. Like she asks in the graduate group, I'm starting a challenge group, I'm going to be whatever. And she says a lot of graduate people like will purchase something. The issue with that right now is just figuring out like how many people have already purchased the BOD all access on demand, because they have it for a year. So if I say that, I'm going to say, well, then you need to probably purchase the performance pack, which is Energize and Chocolate Recovery, which honestly, unless they have a whey condition like you, I wouldn't be like, Joy, you need to take that and then go puke and have diarrhea for a week, but you know what I mean? Like, I think everyone can take Energize unless it's like some weird things. They can at least do that. But I feel like they need to put some skin in the game. Like, you need to purchase a program or some type of product to work with me, because I'm putting all in. I'm taking time away from my family, which is, I love to do this, but I'm not going to run a free group for 365 days this year. I'm not doing a free group. Do you know what I mean? So it's not a free group. And I feel like you need to make a clarification that everyone that is in there has purchased something. And I think that that's fair, Yeah. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go because it's been an hour and I don't want to spend any more of your time. But let's stop the share, take a picture. If you haven't taken a picture, take a picture, talk about this community. If this call helped you at all, please tag each other. Please get excited about it. I feel like the more we talk about it, the more we're part of a community. One of the things I don't want you to do is I don't want you to take a picture. So we're all going to be looking like this for a second. But one of the things I noticed, like just taking a picture like this is totally fine. But it kind of looks kind of a little bit salesy. But if you go like this and you flip it and you take a picture of yourself going or something or whatever you want, like don't make it as, phone. You know what I mean? Like, don't make it as salesy or whatever. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, by all means, oh, that's a great picture. I'm not saying it's bad, but just consider that sometimes. Switch it up a little bit. And you guys are not. Oh my gosh, crazy. Down. You guys are not smiling at all. So smile, okay? Ready? Smile. Oh my gosh. You come here with me. Oh, I want you to be here. Oh my gosh. I only see your teeth. Okay, ready? Okay. And then you guys smile. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thanks so much for spending time with me today. I hope I gave you some value. Next Thursday, we'll be on organization, working at calendars, and working off your binder. I think that will be really helpful. Hi, baby. If you feel like this will help any of your coaches or challengers, not challengers, your coaches, feel free to share the video. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to put it in our PS group. I did record it, okay? Okay, guys, have a great day.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye-bye.